Hello, traders. Good morning and happy new month and happy new week and happy new day. Um, this day shows a very significant turning point in the market. And then I'll be doing a few analyses for our weekly overview so that we know and have an idea of what our thoughts are concerning some key instruments. So we'll begin the analysis today with the GBP USD. The GBP USD last month traded and ended with a very strong um, hammer. This is a hammer. This is a hammer, right? And then it's important to know where this is trading from, right? Now, it closed with a hammer, a bullish hammer, and then it also closed last week. Last week also closed with a price willingness to buy, all right, with price push up to buy. Essentially, we'll be looking at something here, something significant happening here. We discover that price is pushing away from what we call inverted orders, what we call inverted orders. All right. So there's a volume of inverted orders right here. There's a volume of inverted orders around this point. Okay. And we just wanted last week to see to it that the momentum upwards shows us something significant. And last week we can see how the price closed. So that is to say that there is momentum to resume a buy on the GBP/USD. However, should we start buying this morning? I will be patient a little to see how the market stabilizes today. Today is Monday, and this was how price traded on Friday. On Friday, price ended with a bearish candle. On Friday last week, price ended with a bearish candle. And it appears as though a tweezer is formed. For those of you that understand candle patterns, this is a tweezer to sell, a tweezer to sell. But then again, I do not find sufficient comfort in taking this sell. You know why? Because the move upward is showing great momentum. This is Monday, this is Tuesday candle, this is Wednesday candle, this is Thursday candle, and this is Friday retracement. If you recall, for those of you that have followed my sessions some time back, I keep telling you that Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are moments where the market recalibrates. It recalibrates, then it resumes again. So if you look at this all the while, if you see this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If this is Monday, it was Friday as well. So this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, right? This was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. So this reversal occurred on Wednesday. This reversal here occurred on Friday. This reversal here occurred on Friday. So it's important that you see that there is timing to everything. I keep saying there's timing to everything. All right. Your reversals are expected Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. All right. That is when you are trading on H4 and lower. H4 and lower. But if you're trading on weekly time frame, then it shouldn't bother you. I'll also let you know the weeks that you expect reversals to occur. So then we are seeing a bullish momentum and then a tweezer at the top. But this tweezer really doesn't resonate. Why? Because we have a very powerful bullish force. And then if you look behind you on the weekly time frame, the weekly time frame closed bullish. So that reversal that created this small shift up here might not be real. Okay, so what we're looking at, and if you look at the monthly time frame ended with a hammer. So chances are that price could drop. All right, chances are that price could drop. But after the drop, what then? What then after the drop? After the drop in price, we expect price to resume a buy. But this is a very strategic point because there's a counter order at this level where price is right now. There's a counter order at the level where price is right now. If you are part of the mentorship, then you're going to learn how to find counter orders in the marketplace. How to find counter orders in the marketplace. Counter orders can trigger a catalyst to triggering reversals. Okay, So there's counter order here, and then we see price making a reversal. So these tweezer may not essentially sell deeply. It may not essentially sell deeply. However, because the market is starting to is just starting today, it's a new day, it's a new week, and it's a new month. It will be wise to hold on and see how the market will react by tomorrow. So what I'm expecting tomorrow is this. I expect this price to trade up. If the price trades above this today, then market will continue going upward. But if the price doesn't trade above this today and stays within this zone, it doesn't go past this point. If it doesn't go past this point, then tomorrow we will expect what is called a Judas swing. A Judas swing will lead us to a buy. A Judas swing will now lead us to a buy. We expect the Judas swing to take out the bottom of today's candle, right? And then that should lead us into a buy. That should lead us into a buy. So we expect that by the end of today, we want to see how price will react around this area, and that should lead us to taking opportunities tomorrow, right? So from what we have here, we do not see clearly the chances of price going down. There is much about price resuming an upward move. Let's look at the Euro USD. The Euro USD should be behaving the same way. So the Euro USD last on Friday traded with a spinning top. It traded and ended with a spinning top. All right. But if you look at the previous days, this is Thursday, this is Wednesday, this is Tuesday, and coming down, coming down, coming down. We see that there are bullish movements there, and there is no sign of exhaustion. We don't expect a single candle to begin to make a retracement on our orders. We don't expect a single candle to begin to make a retracement on make a sell to allow price to be on time. So what do we expect here? Like I said, also price trade above the spinning top, then the buy continues. Else, we will expect a Judas swing by Tuesday to resume a buy. On the weekly time frame, we see price rising, and then on the monthly time frame, we also saw price close with a small hammer, right? So that is for GBP USD and for the Euro USD. Okay, so that is to say that the US dollar might be weak this week, or thereabout. Okay, look at the Euro GBP. The Euro GBP, we have been hoping and waiting for a buy. We've been hoping and waiting for a buy all the while. And then somehow, how did the month end? Last month ended with a candle coming down like that. You see this candle, it's an inverted hammer. It's an inverted hammer that signifies that we will be buying shortly. We should be buying shortly. But then again, with this inverted hammer, all right, those of you that followed me in past, you note that you can tell that this kind of hammer is a very potent, inverted hammer is potent for a bullish run. Inverted hammer is very potent for a bullish run. But then, what are we expecting to see, and when should we engage this buy? When should we engage this buy? It becomes important that I personally will be waiting for this price to trade lower. I will still expect the GBP USD to trade lower, right, to this point. But if you look at it, all right, so tomorrow will tell us whether price will trade lower than this or not, because the closing prices down here have been traded through. The closing prices down here have been traded through. The closing prices down here have been traded through. So at the end of the day, we'll be able to know whether it is now time for us to buy the GBP USD. We're expecting to buy the GBP USD long run, the Euro USD, sorry, in the long run of up to 1,000 pips. The Euro USD in the long run of up to 1,000 pips. Let me take one more instrument and then I'll end for the day. The NZD card. The NZD card also has shown potentials to resume a buy. The NZD card has shown potentials to resume a buy. Price fell deeply with this candle, all right? And after the fall, we see exhaustion. And then Right now, there is a potent candle, which is an inverted hammer. It's potent to buying. It's potent to buying, especially when it's occurring at the bottom. It's potent for buying, especially when it's occurring at the bottom. There is some willingness of that candle to go lower, and there is willingness for price to push higher. So we will be resuming a buy. We should be resuming a buy shortly. We should be resuming a buy shortly. On the daily time frame, what do we see? We see price coming down here to, there is some willingness here, but we didn't see willingness to begin to rise. So until the close of this candle today, we'll look for opportunity tomorrow to, after you do the swing, for us to resume a buy. This is also going to be a long buy, and we expect price to take on and continue higher back to this level, back to this high. It's going to be a long buy, and that sees price travel 1,300 pips. This is our brief analysis for the week. For the week, as we resume a new month, welcome to the month of August. This is Dove Light FX, your one-stop plug to your forex solutions. Do have a nice week ahead of you. Bye.